We are about 6 months away now from the 2020 presidential election, and the pandemic has changed what much of the race looks like, especially when it comes to campaigning. KTVU political reporter Greg Lee tells us how the effects of the coronavirus could have a major impact on Election Day.
Thank you.
California Senator Kamala Harris held a virtual town hall with former Vice President Joe Biden's campaign today, the new normal during a pandemic.
What this pandemic has done is it has put a microscope on what have been long-standing disparities based on race in America.
Coronavirus fears prompted officials in New York to cancel the state's Democratic primary since Biden is the last candidate standing. It drew backlash from Bernie Sanders' campaign. Political analyst Brian Sowell says it's up to Biden to stay relevant while President Trump leads the headlines.
He's front and center in the news, and Joe Biden has to get in that same position to be one-on-one with the president.
Biden picked up a new endorsement from House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. The Bay Area Congresswoman also said she's pushing for a vote-by-mail provision in the next relief package.
We will be supporting vote by mail in a very important way. We think it's a health issue at this point.
The November election is the November election. That's something we can discuss later, but I'm not interested in holding up money to small businesses for the idea about an election in the future.
A new AP poll shows rising support for an all-mail election, up to 39% from 19% last year. 47% of Democrats support the idea, compared to 29% of Republicans. President Trump has been clear in his opposition, calling vote-by-mail horrible and corrupt.
I get the security concerns, but at the same time, we are going to see new ways of voting. And the more people we can get in the voting process, the better, in my view.
The new poll also shows 60% of Americans support letting people vote by absentee ballot without an excuse if the outbreak is still going. Greg Lee, KTVU, Fox 2 News.